Loch Raven Reservoir, and it's one of the tributaries or fingers of that lake. We've gone through several sections of the lake, over the lake a couple of times, and are now heading in toward the Filling Station Coffee House up in Sparks, Maryland. This is a classic Maryland barn, if there ever was one. We're heading up toward the Pretty Boy watershed. This part of Maryland is surprisingly elevated, actually. This isn't what you would consider the mountainous part of Maryland by any stretch. You have to go west about an hour over toward Frederick to get that. And over there, those mountains really aren't that impressive. They're between 1,000 to maybe 1,300 feet. And as you go further west, you can, I think the highest elevation is around 3,300 feet, 3,400 feet. But in any case, in this area, it actually gets up to almost 1,000 feet, which is, I suppose, why there's a reservoir here, because it sits sort of in the basin of this plateau. But it's fascinating because you can drive just 45 minutes north of the city and it can be 10 degrees colder just by the elevation change. drive across it, and then I'll park and then walk back and give you viewers a chance to take a look at it. So I don't know if you can see the reservoir from the top of my helmet, but from where my eyes are, I can't. I just see this stone wall, and I think they do that on purpose to keep people from thinking about hucking themselves over the edge. See, the suicide prevention line. Peer over the edge. Excellent. At least one of the spills is open. I mean, this looks like Walden Pond. It's just gorgeous. In one of my earlier videos this year, I went out with my two friends from Pennsylvania. We met up and rode through here, and there was snow on the ground. I think that episode was called Snow Viffing. It was a pretty cold day, actually. Maybe it was in the 40s, but we'd had quite a bit of snow, and it was on the ground for some time, even though the air had warmed up a little bit. So again, we'll just walk over here to the center, peer over the top. Oh yeah. If that doesn't evoke the fugitive, I don't know what does. Looks like there's some people down there, bottom of that spillway. Probably not a smart thing. They could certainly open up the gates at any time, but I've seen this with the other two spill gates open, and the eyes are up there on either side, and this one here is sort of like the nose. Nope, no Richard Kimball here.